Hey everybody, and warm welcome to the wonderful video of the Credit Card Life. My name is Amit, and with the help of this video I want to talk about a kind of a sad story, probably one of those unwanted stories which I never wanted to publish on this particular video podcast. And I want to talk about a story of a credit card unpaid suicidal story. Now, few days ago I was visiting one of those banking branches in search of meeting somebody who can come on this particular channel, talk to me, and we can have a video podcast for lending, especially unsecured loans. During that time I met somebody who hailed from the same department of lending, and I also happened to meet one of the legal compliance team who was there with them. And boy oh boy, I got some information which I think I should share with all of you, and probably pretty disturbing information from the house of credit card and unsecured loans. So let's talk about it. Now, number one, when you are failed to pay any of your credit card dues, personal loan credit card dues, and I'm not talking about mortgage, no home loans, no more, I'm only talking about unsecured loans, personal loans and credit card. When you fail, what are consequences you end up facing? I'm going to give you a detailed video, so this may take 10 minutes of my time, but I'm telling you this is going to be a worth listening to. Point number one, when you have failed for the very first time, you go into a category called SMA stage 1, which means special mention account. Number two, SM2A2, that is special mention account stage 2, which is for 60 days, and number 3 is NPA, that is for 90 days. So if you happen to fail one of your payments on after 30 days, you are into stage 1. You're only going to get automatic robotic voice calls. Stage 2, where you have failed for 60 days, we're going to talk to you. I'm going to talk about a story called collection. Now collection gets proactive, and now they start talking, calling and visiting to you. Stage 3 primarily talks about a stage called NPA, wherein you have failed for 3 months consecutively to pay some of your unpaid credit card and unsecured personal loan dues. Now people become absolutely horrific, so-called humongous with their approach when you pass the stage 2. And mark my words, nobody on planet Earth wants to go under default or a situation where they want to meet somebody at their doorstep for money. It's not at all a happy feeling. So when you go for stage 2, people start knocking your door. They talk to you about your credentials, they talk to you about what all things you have to pay. And a common man like all of us, if you do not have the information of your own right, we all get damn scared. We become like kind of a sitting duck. We do not move out, we don't take any action, and the only thing we start doing is yes sir, yes ma'am, which is a sick concept in my books. All right, now how to overcome from this situation is what I'm going to tell you in stage 2. When people start approaching your door, they start threatening you, they start talking to you, family members and people, and they are not authorized. Now the first thing first, what you got to do in such situation is ask them, do you happen to have a registered ID from the House of Recovery Department, and is there a signature on it? Ask them first. Number 2, do you have an authorized recovery visit letter with you? If they show, talk to them. If they do not have these 2 things, you have all the right on planet Earth to say, you know what, you're not required, and just get lost. You're not required to talk to me unless until you have document, because this is a criminal offense under RBI, under Indian Penal Code. If you do not produce document, it will come under harassing and torturing people, and you being a consumer under unsecured, which was given to you on the risk of the lenders, that I'm looking to bear some risk because I believe this person is going to pay. If you happen to be in that category wherein you have been given unsecured loan, nobody on planet Earth has right to complain, torture, sue you as well. All right, stage 3 talks about bad language, giving a call to your members, your home and family members, your relatives, your brothers, and these shitty people, what they do, especially mobile phone banking application, they pick up a call from your call list and then they start talking to everybody. I tell you one of my personal stories which I faced in way back in early 2013. I had this Airtel postpaid number and my bill was close to 1,000 rupees, which I kind of forgot to pay, and At that time I had recently changed my job as well, so I was not knowing that they will reach and start calling to my members, my family members. Oh man, they called every single individual from my family members and they were harassing and torturing people. If they do that, you have an option over here to go to cyber.government.in, launch a complaint. I will leave the website, a concrete one. Launch a complaint on that specific person's name and number and the agency, whosoever has contacted your family members, your mom and dad, your better half, your kids, because they cannot even reveal the money which you're due on your shoulders. If they do, that's a criminal offense. They cannot do that. So if this is the case, you all have under your belt, make sure to sue them. Take a video, take a photography, take a picture, and say, if going forward anybody even tries to torture you, harass you mentally by talking to your family members or anybody, just say, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to file an FIR, and this is valid. Mark my words, you go to any lawyer, talk to any lawyer. I'm saying it openly on this podcast. Talk to anybody. Nobody under section 138 or blah 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 has the right to put you behind bars or put you in jail, because Indian Penal Code does not allow civil that authority. So I thought of publishing to all of you. Please do not get scared. And now let's talk about the suicidal story. So when I was talking to one of those legal compliance members, they said, you know what, Amit, I have seen people getting scared, getting mentally depressed and harassed. They do not have money. They do not have money to pay, and they are very polite when you talk to them. But some of the individuals, those who come from these collection department, those who are barely educated, man, they have unwanted language, and because of which people go into big depression and they even think about committing or taking their life off. So do not repeat such nonsense. If you have any questions, any objection on this, please write to me in the comment. I have individuals, I have people, those who are strong enough that can help you out. But mark my words, do not play with your life, because you could be the only bread and butter earner for that particular individual, for source of livelihood, medicine, food, education, and so on and so forth. I hope my video of education about legal notice, credit card notice from lawyer are going to make some sense for you. In case it does, for God's sake, spread it to everyone, man. This is a video which every depressed individual, those who are under debt, should watch and should be able to have a happy smile. Till next time, you take care and thanks for watching.